Okay, scroll down, type in KE, and we're going to open Keynote. And we're going to do character design, just like this. So yours will open back in this place. What we're going to do is click the plus, choose a theme, go blank. Click on the text boxes and click delete. Just touch with your finger. Now click the three dots, go to document setup. This is really important because we're going to use AR Maker, which works in a square shape. So we need to go to slide size next to theme. Click square. Now you're ready to go. Click the paintbrush and change your background to a light gray. That's just a neutral color while we're drawing so that you can see your whites and the different colors that we use with our character design. So you can draw your own character, or you can do it this way. This is a really fun, creative way as well. So what you can do is click the plus, click on shapes. Here I am in people. You'll see you might start at basic. Now you can do this with animals, food, and people. Some of the other ones would work. Oh, maybe transportation too could make cool characters. So I'm going to go with people. So in the first two rows, they are wearing clothing, which is fun because we can trace that. So I'm going to take my walking person. Now, if you have an Apple Pencil, or as long as your Apple Pen is charged, what you can do is tap on the square and it's going to bring up your drawing tools. If you are working with your hand, then what you do is you click the three dots. You click the plus and you want to click where the photos are. And this is where you can see where it says drawing. That also brings up your drawing tools, just in case there's any issues with your pens. So click on the second pen. This is great for drawing, and choose a color. You've got more colors here in the color wheel. So I'm going to stick to the blue. And you can swipe with your finger to the left or the right to make your tool smaller. So that way it's out of the way when you're drawing. Two finger drag to zoom it in so that you can see it better. And what I'm going to do now is just draw around the shape. Now my people that are into fashion design, I'm actually just going to put my thin, see it's really thick right now, I'm going to actually make that thin. And then I'm going to just swipe. Okay, so I'll change the color of my thickness. There is a back arrow there, but I don't mind if it goes from thick to thin. That's actually a really good design trick, going thick to thin. So we're going to trace in everything. Now, if you are into fashion design, you could actually design your own clothes for this person. Enclose your shapes, because it will make it a lot easier to color, which we're going to do right now. So see, I've got a gap here so that it doesn't bleed. I'm just enclosing it. Now what I'm going to do is click on the tools, click the paint tube, and choose the color that you want. I think what I'm going to do is actually take that color, but go a little lighter. Make sure you're in the paint tube and tap. That's going to fill it with color. Then I want a different color for the cuffs and the collar. And let's go back, a little darker color in here. You can also choose a different color. Maybe I will go with a shade of the yellow. Swipe that out the way. I'm still in the paint tube. And you can also draw with the paint tube as long as you don't take the pen off. So you can decorate the clothing of your character. What could be really fun is you could do an optical art outfit. So it could be something that is optical art. Or not. That is optional. We're going to be putting it in with your optical art though, so it could be really fun. Now what I did there is I just put the transparency down. See, so you can layer colors on top. So if you want to put in a little bit of a shadow in some areas, you can just draw it with some transparency. You can also do the same thing with white, which I like doing for highlights, like this. If it's too soft, just tap on the paint tube, and this is opacity. This is the fun part. Use your finger, select the person, click on it, and click delete. Now, if you want to make this smaller so that you've got more space, just shrink it down a little bit. And now what I want you to do is to design a character. Now, this character could be anything. So I'm going to tap here, get my pencil. Maybe I'll just start with a black outline. And for example, maybe just brainstorm fish, maybe fish, clock, toothbrush, hammer, shark, alien, robot. So your character that's going to be in your settings. So I'm going to do a flower. You're welcome to design as many of these as you like. And then what we need to do to finish is tap on the background with your finger, go to the paintbrush. Now you'll see that this automatically selects your drawing. You want to be tapping the background. So when you click the paintbrush, you see the background option. Click on that. Now, if you would like to save this as an image and have a background on it, click gradient. That's a really nice way to add some really cool colors for your background, quick and easy. But for AR, click preset, scroll to the end and click no fill. We need to export this. So click export, images. And this needs to be a PNG, and transparent backgrounds need to be on. All right. And so once you've done that, PNG, transparent backgrounds on, then we click export. Then you go save image. Always save your image. Don't just airdrop it. That way it's in your camera roll. Now that is ready to use in AR.